All right, Roma Villavicencio, she's outside and she has a fun and special workout just for the ladies, but especially women who are expecting. All right, Roma, I know you can't see me, but while you're working out, I'm going to finish my margarita.
Paul, I heard you are drinking a margarita, and I'm a little jealous, but put that margarita away right now because we have something even better for the ladies. We have a good workout, and joining me to talk more about that is Rob Guzman. He is the only post and prenatal trainer in San Antonio. So Rob is with Warhouse Strength and Conditioning, and you're going to tell us all about this. It just caught my attention. This is a workout for pregnant women.
Yes, we have Warhouse Strength Conditioning, but we also started a Fitness Together SA brand for pregnant women and postpartum as well.
I mean, that's so important. I know you have a baby.
Yes.
Is that kind of what made you passionate about wanting to do this?
Yes, that got me into it. My girlfriend was an athlete before, so we wanted to figure out something to keep her going as well. So I went back to school and started going over pre and postnatal fitness, and now she's on her postnatal side, so we're working with that as well.
How important is it for a pregnant woman to stay fit, and not even fit, just keep that exercise, keep the blood flowing, and be safe at the same time?
It's very important, especially if you're a first-time mom. You have to get those muscles nice and strong to support the weight of the baby. And also, again, your nutrition is what gives the baby its nutrients as well. So you want to make sure you have a good nutrition background as well.
And speaking of safety, I think for me, if I ever have children, I do want to have children, I want to stay fit, but the first thing that comes to mind is that going to be safe for the baby?
It is safe for the baby. Make sure you consult your doctor as well. But also there's a lot of things that you can do to prevent. They have baby wraps to help support the belly as well. We also use some kinesiology tape to tape the baby to make like a supportive belt as well.
Wow, okay, so I want to talk to Whitney right now. She is one of his clients. Whitney, you are 32 weeks pregnant with baby Penelope on the way. Tell us what Warhouse has done for you.
A lot. I was working out with them before I got pregnant, and just to keep in shape while being pregnant, it's a great experience. You don't want to lose your tone or momentum, so you want to just keep going even when you're 32 weeks pregnant.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome. All right, well, Whitney, I appreciate your words, and I think it means a lot for women who are watching. She is a testimony that you can do it. Yes. So we are going to get our fitness on right now. Rob, you have 3 workouts, so yes. This is a toned and TED segment. We want to make them easy for you, but still getting a good workout. So Rob, what will be our first workout?
The first workout is an EMOM, which will be a 4-minute EMOM, every minute on the minute.
Okay.
These ladies are going to go ahead and do goblet squats, so they'll go ahead and pick the kettlebell up. They'll grab the kettlebell in their palm, try to keep it as close to the body as possible, and they're going to get in a squat stance.
Okay.
For Whitney, the fact that she is pregnant, she's going to go ahead and widen her stance, get into a sumo stance to make room for the baby, and they're just going to go ahead and squat.
All right. Squat. And this is every minute on the minute. How many are we doing?
We're doing 10 reps.
Okay.
Now the next movement, we'll go ahead and do a Russian kettlebell swing.
Okay.
We'll be doing 8 of those. So they'll bring the kettlebell down, grab it by the horn, do a little quarter squat, use the hips to push that kettlebell forward, and bring that kettlebell to eye level.
How many of these?
We'll be doing 8 of these.
Right.
So
10, 8.
10, 8. And after these 8, we'll go ahead and bring it to a kettlebell press. So we're bringing the kettlebell to the shoulder, and we'll start on the right side. Okay. And we'll be doing 6 presses, 3 each side. Okay. So go ahead and start pressing.
Ooh, feels good. How do you feel, Whitney?
Pretty good.
So we'll do 3 each side, so 3 on the right side, and then now we'll do 3 on the left side.
All right.
So you would have 1 minute to do the 10 kettlebell swing, the 10 goblet squats, the 8 kettlebell swings, and the 6 presses.
Okay, what's the next workout?
The next workout, we'll be doing a rep scheme of 21, 15, 9.
Ooh.
This one will not be using the kettlebell.
Okay.
And we'll be doing alternating side lunges.
Okay.
So we'll start off with the right side, and we'll do a right side lunge.
Okay, let's do it.
So right side lunge, and then bring it to the left.
Okay.
Then after that, we'll be doing push-ups.
Ooh, this is a good one.
Terry will be doing a standard push-up.
All right.
Sorry.
You're going to show us though the modified,
The
right?
modified version, Roma and Whitney will do a modified push-up, so she would find something on the incline.
Okay.
Making room for the baby, staying nice and flat, and coming all the way down into a push-up and pushing up. So it'll be alternating lunges and push-ups. So depending on the baby bump, depends how inclined you'll need to come up.
Even for me who isn't pregnant, I'm like, I do CrossFit, but push-ups is one of the hardest things. How do you feel, Whitney?
Pretty good. I mean, it's a little harder.
Okay. And then the next workout, the third one.
The last workout, it will be a static hold.
Okay.
It'll be 30 seconds on and 15 seconds off. So Roma and Terry will be doing a normal plank,
Okay.
and Whitney will be doing a modified version of a side plank.
And you hold this for 30 seconds. Let's see how
Yes.
Whitney does it. Oh, let's do it on the right side. Okay. So tell us about this position.
So right now she's strengthening up the glutes and the hamstrings and the hips, so she wants to keep that hip nice and tight, keeping the hip up, not letting it sag, because again, she's working on her core stability as well, strengthening her glutes and strengthening her hamstrings.
This is incredible. Whitney and Terry, I didn't even give Terry a shout out. So sorry. She will want children one day. That's why she's joining us and showing us how it's possible.
Yes.
So Rob, you are giving a great opportunity for our viewers. What are you giving away?
We're giving away 5 free gift cards, and this one's actually for dads. So when mom calls for a free consultation and they come in and we get to visit with each other, dad gets a free gift card to Warhouse Strength Conditioning for 2 weeks.
That's amazing. All you have to do is be the first 5 callers, text the number on your screen, call the number on your screen, and mention GDSA.
Yes.
And where are you guys located?
We're located on Bandera and Eckert.
Okay, and you're open Monday through, basically Monday through Sunday, right?
Yeah, Warhouse is open Monday through Sunday, and the Fitness Together brand is on one-on-one basis. So everybody will have their own time slot.
Oh my goodness, this was so cool, Whitney. I really love seeing you in action.
Thank you.
You know, when I heard about Rob, I was like, I gotta see this to believe this. But you're gonna give a lot of women hope that you could still work out and feel good and feel beautiful.
Definitely.
So Terry, thank you for joining us. Whitney, thank you. Rob, you're the man.
Yes.
So call Warhouse Strength and Conditioning right now. Be the first 5 callers. Mention GDSA, and you will get that amazing deal. Should we end with a little bit of more squats? What do you feel like doing?
Yeah, squats.
All right.
Love squats.
All right, go ahead, girl. Let's do it. Well, be jealous.
All
We're
right,
getting my
Roma, that
fitness up while
workout
you're
looked
drinking.
awesome. While you've been working out, though, I've been. Your workout made me a little thirsty. All right, thanks, Roma. Hey.